Welcome to channel AMEC, your insight to the Australian visa system. Good day everyone, my name is Carl Young, your online YouTube visa consultant. Now in this video, I would like to take this opportunity to do a comparison. Comparison between chef or a pastry cook. Now the reason I'm doing this video is because over the years I've been questioned, and a lot of people, they love cooking, they love food, but there's a different type of food. So what courses or what program should they really pick? I believe that this video will actually enhance and provide you a very ingredient and fruitful information for your choice of what courses or program should you be choosing. Now obviously this will lead to the pathway to actually become a permanent resident of Australia. So which courses is more beneficial, or which states is more beneficial to you? Should you have more questions, more than welcome to leave a comment down below. Now let me take you into the immigration's website. So first of all, let's look into the skill occupation list. Now if you do not know where to find this website, you simply just go into Google and type in Home Affairs space skilled space occupation space list, and you should be able to land yourself onto this web page. Now the beauty of this web page is that they have a massive, very useful search engine here. So what I have done here is I basically type in CHEF chef, and it jumps straight away and tells you whether or not this occupation is under what sort of category visa can be applied for. And as you can see right here, it's on the medium and long-term skill occupation list, meaning that all sorts of skill independent, general skill migration, or employment sponsor visa, it's all available here. So coming from 186, 189, 190, 407, 485, 489, 482, within the medium term stream 187, 494, and 491. So it's all in there, meaning that if you study a program or courses of a chef or commercial cookery, you'll be able to pick whichever the visa that you wish for. Now question here is, what if I am more interested and with a hobby in pastry cook? Now that's with all the cakes, macaroons, all the beautiful desserts, buns and breads, those kind of things. Now let's have a look down here. If you can see, it basically under the scope of 35112 pastry cook. So right here, okay, you can see, okay, it's actually on the short-term list. That means it removes 186 and 189, and obviously if you want to go to 482, it's under the short-term stream. Okay, so that basically means that it's have a limitation to it. It does not open to all sorts of migrations pathways. However, the common two visas that we are going to do a comparison here is the 190 and 491, because both chef and pastry cook are all under 190 and 491. Now before we jump into the states, there are a couple of states that we can do and cannot do comparisons, basically because first of all, New South Wales, they have not announced the 491 occupation list yet, so I won't do any introductory to New South Wales as of yet. If they come out with a new list, I will do an updated video there. Now in regards to Tasmania, Victoria and Northern Territory, they all included in there. So basically I won't do any comparison because either chef, cook, or pastry cook, they're already in there. Now the only thing with Victoria is Victoria will be more beneficial to go to regional Victoria, like including Geelong. So I've done a Google Map search, basically from the CBD or Melbourne. If you drawn out towards about 40 to 50 minutes drive outer of Melbourne CBD or central Melbourne, that will actually get you into all the regional area. So regional area include every occupation that you can imagine of. So if you want to find jobs and get into migration pathway in Victoria, make sure you don't stay just in Melbourne. You want to go to other places all around. Okay, so obviously Tasmania and Northern Territory, the whole state will include all in there. Now next I want to take you is into Queensland and do a comparisons there. So if we jump to Queensland, let's have a look. Basically they have the two skill occupation list. One is obviously onshore and the other one is offshore. So if we just do a search there, okay, now you can see here chef and pastry cook. Okay, so pastry cook at the top. Let me just adjust my screen here. Okay, so pastry at the top and chef down here. Okay, so basically if you have been study abroad in Queensland, either in Cairns, Townsville, Rockhampton, Brisbane, Sunshine Coast, Toowoomba or Gold Coast, now either occupation, as you can see, they access to 190 and 491 both, and the requirement is the same. So meaning that in Queensland it's actually very beneficial that either occupation is actually listed in there. So if you go into 190, you require to have a post qualification 3-year experience and including 6 months of working in Queensland, or 491 with 1 year of post qualification work experience and including 3 months in regional. Now if you want to apply offshore, now the only differences for Queensland is that pastry cook cannot go offshore. It cannot go offshore. So if we go further down to the offshore the criteria right down here, it needs, if you're a chef, you need a lot more in there. But as you can see, cook is still in there, but pastry cook is not there. I don't know why. Okay, now they need 70 points, 5-year work experiences for 190 or 491 for at least 3-year work experience, and must have a 5-star hotel experience in high-end restaurant experience. So that's very high demand required. So that's for Queensland. So now let's jump into South Australia. Now South Australia, they have very advanced search engine here. So how you need to find out this page is basically typing South Australia immigration and space list of states nominated occupation. Basically the big words up here at the you're at the top left corner of what you can see here. So in this search engine, if we type in chef, as you can see, both chef and pastry cook are in the state nominated occupations, and the only differences here is that pastry cook you can only do 491 with the special conditions here. Basically meant that they want you to go study abroad in South Australia, in Adelaide, and stay there and work there. You can get there. Now if you go to chef, let's go at the top and then type in chef. Okay, now the only addition to chef is that you will be able to access to 190, so you get more beneficial of becoming a commercial cookery chef than a pastry cook. So as you can see, the differences there. That's why I want to do this video, to do the comparison there. Now finally, let's jump into Western Australia. There's only a list here. Now the sad thing about Western Australia is only chefs is in there. Now there's no condition there. As long as you study and you work there, you should be able to do a chef there, but there is no pastry cook for Western Australia. Okay, so let's summarize. Basically, if pastry is patisserie is your highly recommended preference and interested topic or hobby, if that is the right thing that you're looking to choose, I think you better choose to go study in Queensland, okay, or in regional Victoria, or perhaps Tasmania or Northern Territory, or you can go South Australia. But South Australia do prefer chef more than pastry cook, as you can see the differences there. So it's the choice is back to you. But if you do want to pick chef, you basically access the whole nation. So that's a big differences. The only thing is your hobby and your interest. So if you do really believe that patisserie is your highly interested topic or program or course to choose, then you should choose carefully and choose the course and the institution to study and go through the program together with you. Anyway, should you have more questions, I'm more than happy to leave a comment down below. And finally, consider to subscribe to our channel, so once we have more updates and information, you'll be the first one getting all the updated insights. Thank you for watching. I see you in the next video. Goodbye.